fight fans. Welcome to Caveman Corner, coming from the Fan Doozy Studios. Well, not Fan Doozy Studios. We're coming from the Caveman Cave in Buffalo, New York. Welcome to Caveman Corner with your host, Jeff.
Captain Caveman!
Wow, Ray.
Yeah, we get a shout out to Fan Doozy Studio.
They got a free shout out from you, Ray. You've been gone a long time, my man.
Yep.
How's this fight training coming?
Coming up good.
Yeah.
Yeah, feel good.
I heard you're in a boxing gym today.
Yes, sir, I was.
Man, you're tuning those hands up to kill Alex, huh?
Yes, sir.
Cool.
Getting back in shape and feeling good. And got heavy hands, what can I say?
How much you weighing these days?
245.
Oh, man. You're back down to, like, normal guy size.
That's good, though. I like to move. I like to be light on my feet. 216, I feel sluggish.
Yeah. Well, you are kind of sluggish sometimes.
Damn.
It's all the Burger King, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I stopped eating that stuff, so.
Good.
But after this fight, I'm going to start eating again. So.
That's it. How's the job thing coming?
Coming good.
Yeah, jobs are stupid.
Yeah.
We should just quit working.
I know. I should get paid just for being me.
I know. We should get paid for this shit. We need Eddie Cunningham to sponsor us instead of all these fighters, and then we won't have to really work.
You hear that, Eddie?
Yeah, he's been texting me. He says he listens to a lot of my stuff, so like that's awesome. He's a good fan.
Oh yes. Yeah, he talks to me too, and he always supportive, and he like us, so.
That's good. I like him too. I don't even think I ever met him in person, but I like him.
Oh yeah, you never met him?
I'm not sure I have. I probably have. I meet a lot of people I don't remember.
He be at the fights all the time.
Yeah.
He's a real cool cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else is going on? Anything new?
Man, not much.
Gaethje lost last night. Got knocked out. Did you see that?
I didn't get to see I didn't see the fights.
Oh, well, I was training, but I kind of was watching it while I was training.
Wow. Yeah. What's up with you? I heard you got a fight coming up.
Yeah, May 12th, man. If you need tickets, come hook me up. I got tickets. I got T-shirts. Whatever you guys need, I get. You know, fighting Tyler Collins, and he's from Ohio, and I don't know much about him. He fought Keith, and Keith beat him.
Okay. Is he?
He's southpaws, and he throws kicks.
He's from Ohio, so he's a wrestler.
Yeah. I don't know. Keith took him down. Keith's not really a wrestler.
Oh, so maybe not. He probably just a guy who trains UFC. I train UFC.
Yeah.
And,
I can't talk too much because last time I called a guy Napoleon Dynamite, he knocked me out.
Yeah, so.
I can't talk no shit this time.
Yeah. You don't get just.
I get a little ahead of myself last time.
Yeah.
It's no good.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So what happened to Joey,
Batman Morrison?
Yeah.
I don't know. He probably didn't pay his phone bill, so they're probably not letting him talk. I just stole your joke. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
We were just talking right off the air before we started here, and Ray's like, he probably didn't pay his phone bill, so I made sure I jumped in and grabbed that one, so the cool host gets a good joke. That wasn't mine. That was Ray's. I can't lie.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, last time he was calling me on Facebook Messenger like 5 a.m. He kept calling me, and yeah, he was talking shit, but I don't know, man. He's fucked up in the head.
Maybe he likes you. Maybe he's just trying to get a date, and he found someone else.
Maybe he's looking for that partner to smoke meth, whatever.
I don't think he smokes meth, dude. He's got kind of muscles. If anything, he probably...
You know what? I think he's just one of them guys who was a little kid, went to school in a half a cheese bus. And they wear helmets.
Drool cups?
Yep. He's not all there in the head. David Whitman told me he's retarded. So
really?
Yeah.
Now he's going to try and beat up David Whitman.
Morrison will try to fight anybody. I can't believe he challenged. He was talking shit to Pat Mix, and he was talking shit to you guys, to you too, Caveman. But you guys are professional. I'm not, so I'm gonna talk shit right back to him.
I talked some shit to him.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I was like, if any commission would ever sanction you, I would knock your teethuses out, and you're welcome to come to the gym anytime.
Yeah.
But he knows.
Oh yeah, and then we were supposed to do some sparring. He supposed to come at the gym and do some sparring, but his phone got cut off, I guess, and couldn't get in contact with him to set it up.
Yeah, or he doesn't want to talk with you because he's scared of you.
Nah, I don't think he's scared of nobody. I
Yeah,
just think
he's not smart enough to be scared.
yeah, he's not smart enough to be scared.
This turned into like 5 minutes of trash and Joey Morrison. I kind of like it. This is a good show.
Man, fuck him.
Yeah. Who do we end up having today?
We got an MMA veteran, UFC vet.
Harold Howard?
Not him yet. Oh man, I want to get him. We working on that. But yeah, we got Houston Alexandra.
Oh, Alexandra?
Yep.
Alexander?
Alexander.
You call him a girl's name, dude. I'm telling him when we get him on the line.
Don't say that. Alexander, we got him, and yeah, he's a veteran, and
he's a pretty badass motherfucker too.
He got some, he's always in good shape. He looks,
He's chiseled, dude. What do you think about that Kevin Ferguson fight? Do you think it was a work?
You know what? I was doing some research, and a lot of people leaving comments on YouTube, and a lot of people feel it was a fixed fight. So I don't know. I can't. I saw the fight. It was a while back, but he didn't look the same though, like he usually is. He took his time, and he wasn't aggressive at all.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll ask him about it maybe.
Okay.
We'll see how that interview goes. Also, I heard he's a DJ for some radio station somewheres, wherever he lives.
Okay.
And he's into hip hop and rap and stuff.
Cool.
Yeah. A man of multi talents. All right. Well, we're gonna take a minute, and Ray's gonna get him on the line, and then we will get this show on the road.
Hey, Houston, what's up, man?
Well, what's up, man? What's going on?
Not much. We got Houston Alexander on the line. How you doing today?
I'm good, brother. I'm good. Just getting home from the radio station. From the radio station.
Oh man, how's it having a radio gig? That's kind of our goal.
No, I've been having the radio gig ever since I've been doing MMA. So that I was managing both of those at the same time.
Man, can you tell us a little bit about everyone knows about the MMA stuff, but can you tell us a little bit about the DJing and the music?
Oh, but you want to know more about the radio part?
Yeah, for sure. And I heard you got a pretty good interest in music too. At least it says it on Wikipedia.
Man, well, as far as my interest in music, man, I listen to everything. But as far as my radio, I have a radio show where I play independent music from all over the world. And I've had a radio show for some time now, probably over 10 years.
Damn, man, that's a long time.
Hell yeah.
How is it?
Again, right, I've had a radio show probably as long as I had been doing MMA.
Oh.
Man, how hard was it to do both at the same time?
No, it's not hard, man. All I have to do is talk. The other thing is a little bit more physical. So it's easy, man. Nowadays you got to be able to manage all types of jobs, so it doesn't matter. Yeah,
that's good, man. You should have been getting into commentating or something too. You got a good voice. Like just listening to you on the headset, you sound really good.
Oh yeah.
Well, man, maybe some of those guys will hire me.
Rich
but
Mitchell.
It's cool, man. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, you're gonna have to take out I don't know, Rogan or something, take over. You, Rogan, and Boss, that'd be pretty sweet.
Rogan, I think Rogan got that sold up.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully, I asked, I think it was about a year or so, to go on the show. I think I'll be going on the show pretty soon, so hopefully I'll find out about that.
Yeah, man, that'd be awesome. You gotta let us know how that goes too.
Yeah, so Joe's a good guy.
Do you partake in medicinal marijuana use?
No, I don't smoke, man. I've seen a lot of people that did it, but it wasn't something that was in my household. So I think you are what you become when you with your parents. So my mother never got into the marijuana or smoking or anything like that. So I guess transferred to me.
That's true. Because I'm in the same way too. I don't smoke, and my parents never did that. So yeah.
Yeah. So, but usually it's a preference, man. Once you get out of the house. So it's I just never got into it. I might drink every once in a while, but that's it, man. That's as far as it goes.
Hey, Houston, I seen a picture of you with a 6'4" Impala. Is that you still got that car?
No, it's a '65 Super Sport, man.
Oh, nice car.
Yeah, so I got a few cars. I got a '65 Super Sport convertible, and I got a '69 Cutlass convertible, and I have a '59 Impala.
Cool.
Wow, I think
So, man, I gotta have the classic cars. These cars that are coming out now, they're okay.
Yeah.
My brother, but there's nothing like a classic car though.
True that.
do you do all the work on them yourself?
Oh no, man! Come on, man! I'm not. I gotta drop that off. I gotta drop those off, man. I can't do the good. Yeah, I can do maintenance on my everyday car, but I don't fix stuff up like that.
I just thought you were like a true Renaissance man. You got a radio show, you're a fighter, fix cars. You need a TV show if you can do all that stuff.
I know. And like I said, I can change I can do an oil change and change spark plugs, but no. As far as body work, bro.
Oh man.
So, what are you guys up to today, man?
Not much. We're just calling you. We both trained a little bit. We both got fights coming up, so just.
Oh, you guys got now. Where's your fight?
Go ahead. You go first, Ray.
My fight's gonna be in June 20. What was that?
23rd.
23rd in Batavia, New York. MMA, amateur MMA card.
And
okay.
I'm fighting May 23rd. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well, that's cool, man. Good luck to you guys. It's cool to see that they have MMA regulated in New York now.
Yeah, our commission is a joke, but we're working on it.
Well, at least, like I said, at least you got commissioned MMA in New York now. So whether he's a joke or not, boxing still kind of runs that place.
Yeah, it sure does. They have this lady Kim in charge of the whole commission, and she used to be on an Indian reservation, and she's not really what you'd be looking for in a commissioner, but she does her best, I guess. She didn't stop Conor McGregor from. Didn't stop.
I guess, man. But like I said, better to have something than nothing.
True that.
Yeah. What do you think about Conor McGregor throwing the dolly through the bus? That happened here in New York. No one, no commission action.
If you made that much money, you should be kicking back and relaxing. Especially when you wasn't a contender for boxing, the boxing match. They base everything off of popularity, and that's how he ended up in the position he was in. So, but now he's gonna give it all back. He's gonna give all that money back because I'm sure people are gonna sue him because of it.
For sure, a lot of those guys are probably gonna sue him for that. They're already putting an orders of protection out against him. That's really the first step.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, but I guess it's the first step of suing someone. But I wouldn't put it. I wouldn't, go that far. But how they described it in the news that he had to take it to another level because you're already popular. But how do you become more popular? Becoming more violent. You don't have to do all that, man. Your mouth does a lot of the talking anyway.
Right. It's just kind of a sad situation that you lost like 3 fights off that card for pretty much no reason at all.
Yeah, but that was very unfortunate. It's unfortunate for the guys who were fighting, but man, the guy, he has that God syndrome where and the UFC is to blame for that. They let him get away with a lot of crap. They wouldn't normally let anybody get away with.
For sure, they even let him get away with this. Him and Dana look to be pretty friendly again already. What do you? That's their fault for creating that beast. What do you think about Conor McGregor fighting Mayweather again in the cage, like they're talking about?
That's a joke, man. Again, that's what it's become. It's not MMA. It's not. It doesn't seem the same. And I'm not going to be the guy that says, "Oh, okay, well, it used to be a little bit better back then." It's just, it's all show anyway. and that's why they call it show business. But Mayweather just need to sit down with that man. As far as MMA in the ring, nah, you shouldn't do that.
Yeah, that'd be kind of stupid with just a clinch. I think it's kind of changes towards.
As soon as he gets taken down, that that's gonna be a wrap.
Yeah, what they were talking about was doing it with just boxing rules, and then they're allowed to fight and punch in a clinch. There would be no kicking, no elbows.
Man, again, that's stupid, man. MMA is MMA, boxing is boxing. When you get in the octagon, or it should be all MMA. Stop with all the changing of the rules. Again,
right.
Everyone's changing the rules for certain individuals. It's not fair to the people that work hard.
I like that. I like that a lot. That's a very good statement. Very powerful too.
Yeah, it's not fair to people who are working hard to be in the positions they're in.
Ray doesn't work hard to be in the position he's in. He's like pointing at himself, but he's eating too much Burger King to do that.
Hey, I'm sorry. I'm eating good now. Hey, man, I'm eating good now.
That's funny.
He's eating the Conor McGregor chicken sandwich. That's the problem. Spicy chicken.
That's funny. Well, like I said, he'll be just fine, man. He'll probably settle out of court with a lot of those cases, so he don't get struck too hard.
For sure, man. Can you talk about your experiences in UFC? Have you ever dealt with Dana, and how was dealing with him and the UFC brass itself? With me, I was a part of my own man, so I spoke to him a couple of times, and it was just regular business, man. I think the guy, he just like anyone, there's specific athletes they probably see and they probably put more into, because of popularity. But I wasn't looking for popularity. I was just looking to fight, For sure, that's what fighters really want, like the real fighters. They're not looking for anything more than
to
fight.
It's all good. It's all good to have the total package to be able to talk to the media, talk crap with the fans. But the bottom line is you still have to fight. And to me, no one. McGregor hasn't fought anybody.
Well, he hasn't fought anyone that he beat, at least. He fought Mayweather.
Name someone he fought. Name someone he fought that was worth fighting.
Mayweather.
No, he's talking about MMA wise.
MMA. MMA. Mayweather. You can tell Mayweather could have did his job, but if it was a younger Mayweather, he probably wouldn't have got touched.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think Mayweather carried him over.
He definitely carried him a few rounds for sure.
Yeah, he carried. He could have knocked him out if he wanted to, but I think it was good business for Conor McGregor that he didn't get knocked out.
The Diaz brothers too, they're tough. He fought Diaz.
Yeah, he fought. Yeah, that's probably the only fight that was actually tough for McGregor. But other than that, name any other fights that he's fought somebody that's been worth getting in the ring with.
I don't know. When he won the titles, he fought the title contenders. So, he just did who was put in front of him.
But he haven't defended his belt, though, right?
No, he hasn't defended his belt. He picks and chooses his fights now. So, he avoids guys.
There's a lot of good guys out there who deserve their shots and who deserve to be on good cards and good fights. And one guy shouldn't hold up the division.
For sure, and I agree with them stripping his belts. They should do that in both divisions, and you shouldn't have to throw Dolly through the bus about it either.
Yeah, just keep it, keep it moving. The rules don't change because of you.
You fought Kimbo Slice. How was that?
Yeah, I get this question all the time, and I don't know. He probably hit me only 2 or 3 times in the whole entire fight. But it's funny that you bring that up because he's only the whole entire 15 minutes we were probably in the ring. He probably hit me once.
I watched that fight, man, and there's a lot of controversy about this. Don't take this the wrong way, but a lot of people said that they must have paid you to not fight so hard because it looked like you were you carried him pretty much for that fight.
Well, but the way I saw it and the way the coaching staff had me do. They just wanted to kick the guy. They wanted to kick the guy, and they wanted to just what was the description? They wanted to kick this guy down like a tree, and that's what Muay Thai guys do. They kick a guy down like a tree, and so if I kick this guy, and now with me going in circles and me actually doing the circling of the ring, you know they're doing that right now, right?
What's that? They're doing
You guys know they're circling the ring now, right?
Oh, turning it into like a circle.
You guys know that fighters are actually running from each other, giving a person his back. You know that, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so like I see McGregor all the time running away from the opponent with his back to his opponent.
Right.
Now people bitch, and I think people bitched at me back then for circling this guy like boxers do, but you know that was back then. Now it's normal to circle some guy. It's normal to run away from some guy now. Back then it wasn't normal.
Well, I think some of the controversy comes because you're so explosive and you're like usually a very aggressive fighter, and on top of that,
but
he has no cardio most of the time. At least that's what people. I'm playing both sides here. I'm just trying to say why.
I understand.
Yeah, I'm not trying to pick a fight with you because you kick my ass and
No.
run away.
It's what the coaching staff. Now once you start getting coached, it's what the coaching staff wanted.
True.
So if you guys worked up a game plan and the game plan was to do this, you as a fighter and as a coach, somebody you're getting coached by, you have to follow the game plan.
Especially if you're starting to find
so
success.
If you go back and watch the fight, you didn't see him go forward either, did you?
No, definitely not.
No. So he didn't go forward. He didn't come forward, and I kept kicking him. And so the controversy is how many times did I hit him, and how many times did he hit me? And he took me down. He took me down once, and when he took me down, I went straight out the back of this guy, so he didn't hold me down for too long. And no one saw in the second round that if there was more seconds left when he tried to hit me, and I landed on top of him, he would have been done.
Right.
Go back and watch it at the end of the second round and how I ended up on top of him. And right before I was about to let him have it, when I was on top of him, the bell rung. See, little stuff like that people don't see.
Also, I don't think the UFC has ever scored leg kicks correctly. It seems like no matter how much damage you do with a leg kick, it really doesn't seem to.
Well, after the fight, and rest in peace to Kimbo, he was in a wheelchair and I was walking around. So what does that tell you?
Yeah. Like my second fight, I had pretty good leg kicks, and I hurt the guy. I guess that helped me out with the score in the first round.
Well, I kicked this guy over 50. I kicked him over 50 times on his leg, and when it finally gave, we were both gassed to a certain degree. But when you hit someone, a considerable amount of times, it's supposed to count.
Yes,
they count it now. They count leg kicks now. But back then, we were the people that had to suffer the consequences of not having judges who were really knowledgeable of MMA.
Right, and now the rules of the scoring are different too. Now it's more effective striking, which would be those leg kicks that are hobbling him. Yeah. Be much more effective than winging punches.
Exactly, and I didn't run away from anyone. Circling someone is not running. When you run and give someone your back, like I've seen Conor McGregor do, that's running.
That's kind of a whole style in MMA right now too. A lot of guys do that.
Yeah, I don't. You run. You run away from your opponent, then you face back up with him. I see it. Okay, I see it happening, but I thought that was frowned upon to run from someone and then reset.
You'd be like Nick Diaz and just lay down.
Well, it's just funny. It's just funny to see it now that people are running from their opponent. But the people had a problem with me because I circled the guy like true boxers do.
I don't think they have a problem with you. I think they were just saying that you were like paid off that they carry him. I don't think that they were saying that like you could not beat him. I don't think they're calling you a coward.
I just think it's the uneducated fans, fight fans.
Yeah, well, it is what it is, brother. It's the funny thing about it is that when you take steroids, you end up in the box, and I'm still walking around.
For sure, that's a very powerful statement as well. He's a good guy, man. This is a good podcast.
Oh yeah.
All the athletes out there that's taking the growth hormones or the steroids, man, you need to stay away from that, man, because eventually it catches up to you. And as you can see, there's a lot of people paying for it, like Jones and all those guys who are taking, who really probably don't need it, but they're taking it just to get the advantage. And MMA suffered a lot of sponsorship and a lot of integrity when Bones got caught with all the things that he got caught.
You were in the locker rooms. You were around UFC for a long time. How rampant are the PEDs in the sport?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you, brother.
I said you've been around a long time. You've been in all the locker rooms. How rampant are the PED usage in the sport?
I'm sure when a lot of those guys were coming over from Pride, everyone was using drugs. Everyone was using drugs over there. Just notice how big those guys were over there versus coming over to the UFC.
I hear that all the time.
Those guys were using, those guys, and I'm sure everyone's still trying to cheat just to get get that money and get that notoriety. But but it's the guys that work really hard, man, that don't get the notoriety, that don't get that the just that they deserve. And people are still trying to find ways to cheat.
I think the saying is if you're not cheating, you're not trying hard enough. But this is cheating that's going to kill somebody.
Listen, I hear some of the professional football players use Viagra to get them an advantage.
Well, whatever.
That's what.
Yeah, whatever. They got a hard penis on the football field, huh?
It's cheap. It saves them $6 in a cup.
Hey, football is a game of inches.
Yeah, that's funny.
Oh man, we just lost all our professionalism. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry about that.
No, you're just fine, brother. Just fine.
That's Ray. Damn it, Ray. So I heard you might be fighting again. Is that true?
Yeah, he's fighting again.
Well, always look to fight, man. Fighting to me is a hobby. It's always been a hobby, man. It wasn't something. The UFC thing was something that just came along with it. But it's just a hobby to me, just like anything else. I work at a radio station, but my hobby was MMA or doing other hobbies. It was just a hobby to me, man.
That's cool. Do you have any?
If I love getting in shape for fights. I stay in shape because I work out year round. So, but fighting to me is fun, man.
Do you have any problems with the commissions getting licensed to fight in some states?
You say what?
Do you have any problems with the commissions getting licensed to fight in some states?
Do I have any problems with the commission?
Yeah, getting licensed since you're over 40.
No, man, I don't have a problem with that, man. Like I said, if you're over 40, I'm sure that they're taking all the precautions. But if you're in pretty good shape, you shouldn't have to worry about it, right?
Right. I'm running into problems trying to fight in PA. I'm coming off of wins and stuff, and they still don't want to. They're like, you're a little old. You had a loss like 3 years ago. Well,
I don't. Again, they in some areas they just make you just take extra tests.
Right.
So it's no big deal to me because I passed the test, so it don't matter to me.
Yeah. Looks like it's time to get down to Ohio to do some fighting.
Yeah, I'm already in shape, brother. So I don't have to worry about that.
Hell yeah. Do you have anything matched up?
You say what?
Are you matched up at all?
Am I? Well, we're waiting on my. I don't know if you guys know who Monty Cox is, who is my manager right now. We might be fighting in October. But we're trying to get a warm up fight before the actual fight. So there's a few things in Canada or overseas that we're looking at right now. So no, nothing. I have a lot of offers on the table, but nothing concrete right now.
Yeah, that's tough, man. It's hard to find fights too. You want to get the right one at the right time. What do you look?
Yeah, but it's not hard to find them. They're always out there. It's just a matter of paying. You want to get a fight at least worth your time and effort.
For sure. Monty Cox is a man to do it if you got someone looking for you.
Yeah.
How long have you been with Monty Cox?
I've been with Monty, man, ever since the beginning, early 2000s. So I've been with Monty for a while.
Wow, that's awesome. So were you down with like?
Yeah, he's been the game for a while, man. He's the OG.
Were you ever training down with Militich and all them guys and stuff?
Well, I never trained out there with Pat and those guys. I had my own training camp in Nebraska. So the way you guys got to look at it, man, is everyone knows the same thing. Everyone knows how to do jiu-jitsu. Everyone knows how to do Muay Thai, and everyone knows all these different martial arts. I don't need to go to California or any other place to learn it when you got the same capable guys here in your own hometown. I'm sure you guys got some people that are pretty good at what they do there, right?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so the only time you go someplace else is if you want to practice with other people. But other than that, you can say the mentality of the person, the individual, is the most important part. Your skill level as an individual should count.
Man, that's really powerful too. That's really good for a lot of our guys. A lot of our guys have been going down to Winklejohns, and they like to.
A lot of people leave. Yeah, a lot of people leave their hometown just to go. I'm sure you want to measure what your skill set, but if you got capable people that are in your area, go stay in your area and just keep practicing.
Yeah.
For sure, man. I like that. That's really inspirational too.
Oh yeah, we got to tag the young guys in the gym.
We are. We're gonna tag. I'm gonna tag this for all our young guys in the gym that are like talking about going to other places too. I like that.
It's cool. It's cool to see all the other people. It's easy to go down to Florida because everyone wants to go to Florida. It's easy to go to California because everyone wants to go to California. But impress me by staying in your own hometown and learning your skill set and beating everybody up because you've learned in your own hometown.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. All right, man. Well, thank you for coming on. You got anything else to plug while you're on here besides for your radio station?
No, man. Actually, we have our foundation. The foundation is Houston Alexander Foundation, where we're going to teach the kids about hip hop culture in schools, and then we teach kids about protecting themselves with MMA, and then we do public speaking as well. So if you guys can actually plug Houston Alexander Foundation, you can go to HoustonAlexander.org for all that information.
Awesome, man. We'll definitely put a link on this podcast. And then, do you actually physically work with the children yourself?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Can you ask that right? You're closer to the phone.
Do you work with the kids yourself, training them?
Yeah, man. 100%. We go into the schools and we teach kids about the positive aspects of the hip hop culture. So if you guys go to my Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram, you'll see the Culture Shock School Tour is what we call it. And we go to different schools and we teach the kids about hip hop culture because they know these kids that are coming up nowadays know nothing about the hip hop culture at all. All they know is the bad imagery they get from television or from radio. So we go in and we teach them about the culture.
I gotta ask you something. Who's your favorite hip hop artist?
Now, who's my favorite rapper?
Yep.
Let me see. Currently now or of all time?
Of all times.
Oh man, that's a tough one. But if you have to really go with an artist, it would have to be Rakim.
I agree with you 100% on that.
that because Rakim actually you got to look at how he changed the game with his rhyme pattern and the way he spoke over tracks. A lot of people, you know, you got KRS-One, you got Kendrick Lamar, you got all these guys who are pretty good MCs, but they wouldn't be good rappers if it wasn't for the blueprint that Rakim had printed out for them. So you know you got something, you got rhyme patterns that people are still trying to figure out from Rakim.
Yeah.
Man, you guys lost. I don't even know about music.
You have to go Rakim, brother.
I agree with you on that.
Yeah.
I agree. Caveman is lost. He don't listen to hip hop.
I don't even really listen to music. I don't listen to the podcast.
No, well, what do you listen to?
I don't really listen to music at all. I listen to like talk radio and.
I think he listens to Billy Ray Cyrus.
Shut up, Billy Ray Cyrus.
Hey man, I listen to talk radio. I listen to anything that's educating the mind and the soul. That's what you need to be listening to.
For real. It looks like why do you only take donations from Nebraska? Is there any way our fans could help out your cause?
I'm sorry, what was that?
They only take why you only take donations from
Well, that's because right now if you take donations from other places for right now, we have to there's certain paperwork that you have to fill out. Because we filled out paperwork for California and for Iowa and some of the surrounding areas, but every state is different as far as a nonprofit, and for us to accept a donation. So for right now, we're taking donations in Nebraska, but man, there's a lot of paperwork when it comes to nonprofits, man. You wouldn't believe.
How about if you do like a GoFundMe? Would that work out?
And that, a GoFundMe would be great too. But how many GoFundMes do a lot of people have?
A lot. They're all over.
Yeah. So when you have to filter through all the crap. So that's something that we've been looking at. But we don't want to overdo it with people and they're donating.
Yeah.
Do you know Brian Moore at all?
So, you say what?
Do you know Brian Moore at all? Brian Moore, the legend.
Brian Moore.
Yeah, the Legend of the Cage guy.
I don't believe so. I would have to. I definitely would have to see him, but I don't believe so.
We're gonna have to set you up with his information. I'll have Ray send it to you. He does a lot of nonprofit stuff for Legends of the Cage, like guys that have fought before. He might be able to help you out with some of this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be cool, man. Any help for it would be great, man. Because again, the bottom line is it's about the kids and not about the individual.
For sure, I'll have Ray send it over as soon as we get off the phone.
Yeah,
man, that'd be cool, man. I appreciate it.
All right, awesome, man. Thank you for coming on. I really appreciate having you on.
Powerful.
No problem, man. If you ever need anything, just let me know, guys.
All right, we will. I'm gonna show this podcast to a lot of the guys that probably need to hear it, man. They said some really nice stuff.
Oh yeah,
no doubt, man. And again, there's plenty of knowledge, that you have to spread around. A lot of people, when I was first learning MMA, a lot of people weren't teaching the knowledge that we needed to know at first. But now, now that I have the knowledge, I'm gonna spread it as much as I can.
Awesome, man. Powerful stuff.
All right, you guys have a wonderful evening, brothers.
You too. Houston Alexander is out of the building, man. Awesome podcast.
All right, yo, see y'all later.
Thank you.
See you later.
That was good, man.
All right, man. Powerful speaker, man.
Dude, he was. I like all the stuff he was saying.
Yeah.
I wish he could hear me. We gotta put the phone in the middle so he can hear me.
Okay.
Because now I'm talking through the computer and the mic.
I'm sorry,
it doesn't get to him.
But yeah, it was good, man. It was a lot of the guys got to hear what he got to say.
Yeah, it's like
I think we got to have him on again because he's a good speaker.
Yeah, he really is. I didn't realize he was going to speak so well, or I probably would have been a little bit more prepared.
Yeah,
I kind of blew it on this one. To be honest with you, when I haven't heard from you all day, I didn't think you were coming.
Oh, yeah, I can't. I mean, yeah, I know. I ain't, to be honest with you, I ain't think I was gonna make it either. To be honest with you, I told him about it yesterday. You know,
Yeah.
when he called me on yesterday. He said he would. You know, so
Awesome. You're not the best co-host in the world, but you're a pretty goddamn good guy.
yeah, but he's a good one. He's a good guy.
Yeah, dude, I like this a lot.
But, yeah.
Send him the information about Brian Moore too, like
Okay.
before you leave here. So like
I will.
call him up
I'm
and then
gonna send him information. I'm gonna talk to Brian Moore.
yeah.
And we set something up, you know, because I think what he's doing, you know, anything for the kids is a good cause.
And Brian-
especially like MMA, you know, teaching the kids MMA or whatever, giving them knowledge and stuff.
And Brian Moore will be all over that shit. And he could probably help with sending Legends of the Cage down there too, man. Or,
Yeah, to me, the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. There's gotta be guys all over the world that, you know, like in every state. So
And that was, you know, that's weird. I never know that, you know, accepting donation from the states is a process. You got to go.
yeah,
through.
anything nonprofit that avoids taxes.
Okay.
Big,
I didn't know
big
that.
process.
You see, I just got educated right there. So
Yeah. It's tough. You can't be messing with the government. If they don't get their cut of it, then it's gonna make it tough for you.
yeah, the government's like the mafia.
They're worse than the mafia.
That's true.
The mafia can only kill you. They can't put you in jail.
Yeah, that's true.
If they lock you in the basement sooner or later.
But
Police
the
get you.
government can kill you though.
Yeah, the government can kill you too. There's not. The government has more options though.
Yeah, yeah,
They can kill you, or they can take money from you every week, no matter where you go.
yeah, and they get away with it.
Yeah, the mafia. If you might be able to get away from it for a little bit till they find you, get rid of you.
Sleep with the fishes.
Yeah. Ray knows all about that.
Yeah.
Got any hookers in the trunk today?
Do I look like Hall, Mr. Hall to you?
No, you're not looking like Mark Hall.
Mark Hart, poor Mark Hart. Leave him alone.
I know. Every time we throw him under the bus.
Yeah, but yeah, that's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pretty good one.
All right, you ready to get out of here?
Let's go.
All right, let me play your Mexican music for you, so you know that we're done. Try not to plug Fanduzzi Studios and exit.
All right, Fight fans, we are out of here from the Caveman Studios. Peace out.
I can't believe you plugged Fanduzzi Studios.
Yeah, I know.
You've been gone too long.
I know.
You're just a mess. Ah,
I'm a mess,
I
man.
know.
I was training today, so I'm tired. And
Yeah, probably got some concussive brain damage from boxing. I heard you can't make fun of Alex's kids anymore.
Yeah,
Did you make an agreement?
yeah, not to mess with, talk about the kids.
Oh. Did he say anything about his girl?
Nope.
Oh, we need a good girl joke.
Let me see. Alex Carroll's wife is so fat. Well, girlfriend is so fat that when she bleeds mayonnaise. All right, that's it.
I thought you were going to go with the flower joke. We talked about it before. We set these bits up and then you ruin them every time.
I know. Go, you say it, Caveman.
I'm not saying it. That's mean.
Oh, but you want me to be the mean one.
Dude, you see all the stuff you posted? You are the mean one.
That is true. I post a lot of stuff on Facebook.
You put a lot of shit out there. You can't say you're not the mean one, dude. I'm sorry. I won't let you slide on that. This is Caveman's Corner. We throw each other under the bus.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
I'm just glad you're not talking about all the girls we have in the studio right now.
Jesus Christ. Are you trying to have me sleep in the couch?
Trying to throw us both under the bus at the same time.
Damn, Caveman, you suicidal.
If I'm going down, you're coming with me.
If I'm going to sleep in the couch, you sleep in the couch, too.
All right, let's get out of here before we say something that's going to really get us in trouble.
All right.
All right, later.
Peace.
Bye.